All right. Could you also talk about how I guess spatial relationships between objects can, I don't want to say make or break cases, but just talk about the importance of getting like, you know, taking a good shot of saying this so bad, how to just make sure that you're getting that this object is about X amount of feet from another object instead of making it look like it's a whole different amount
Sure.
of increments. I worded that poorly, but yeah.
So yeah, basically what you're trying to say is that like you want to show the context of the evidence within the scene. Where is the
Right.
relationship to the scene? Where is that knife related to the victim's hand? Where is that gun? And that's one of the most important things that you're doing is, not just showing what it looked like when you were there, but where is this evidence? Where is it in relationship to the world around it? The spatial relationships of that evidence. And, you know, depending on how you take that photograph, you can unintentionally create distortion, perspective distortion. So if you're at the wrong angle, if your camera's too low or too high, things could look bigger or smaller. If you have the wrong focal length dialed in, you can make things look bigger or smaller than they are, closer or further away to something else. So you could photograph, a knife that is a foot away from your victim's hand, but if you get a low angle and you use a wide angle lens, you can make that knife look a lot further away. The same photograph, if you use a telephoto lens, you can make that knife appear almost on top of the person's hand. So we want to avoid that sort of perspective distortion when we're photographing evidence, we're photographing a crime scene. So there's certain types of lenses or focal lengths that we want to be at that's closest to the normal, the naked eye, which is called a normal lens. So typically, for a full frame censored camera, it's 50 millimeters. For a crop sensor, it's about 35 millimeters. And that's going to have less distortion than if you're at a wider angle, say like 18 millimeters, or if you're in a telephoto range, say 100 millimeters. How long is that lens? How short is that lens? Will change the way that evidence actually looks. You can make that knife look like it's a little knife like that, or you can make it look like it's a sword, depending on how you photograph it, because of distortion. And other than that, other lenses that we use will be a macro lens, and that's good for getting examination quality, close-up photography type shots. Sometimes you want to take a one-to-one image of something. That's how you would do it with a macro lens.
Okay. Makes sense.